Buenas noches, ¿cómo están? Bienvenidos a otro programa de SAHAJA YOGA. El día de hoy vamos a hablar de la conciencia sin pensamientos, que es muy importante para nuestra evolución. Entonces, vamos a iniciar con la primera meditación. Nos elevamos colectivamente la Kundalini y nos damos los bandhas. Cerramos los ojos. Llevamos la atención hacia el interior. Que nuestra respiración sea cada vez más lenta. Conscientes de nuestra respiración. Ponemos atención a nuestro primer centro energético, que está en la base de la columna vertebral, nuestro Muladhara. Pedimos a nuestra Madre Kundalini que por favor remueva todos los obstáculos que nos impiden disfrutar verdaderamente de nuestra inocencia, de la pureza en cada uno de nosotros. Podemos iniciar con el mantra de Shri Ganesh. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Madre, por favor, haznos personas inocentes. Por favor, permítenos disfrutar de la inocencia. Llevamos la atención a nuestro Navi chakra, alrededor del ombligo. Tomamos algunas respiraciones profundas. Directamente de nuestro estómago respiramos profundamente. Sostenemos el aire unos segundos. Exhalamos lentamente. Repetimos. Pidamos a nuestra Madre Kundalini que por favor limpie nuestro Navi Chakra, que podamos experimentar una verdadera satisfacción, porque sabemos que estamos conectados con nuestra fuente, nuestra energía Madre Kundalini. Madre, permíteme sentir paz en mi ser, en mi hogar, con mis relaciones familiares y con el mundo entero. Madre Kundalini, por favor, limpia nuestro Navi. Llevemos ahora la atención a nuestro corazón central. Con la mano derecha podemos masajear el centro de nuestro pecho. Y le pedimos a nuestra Madre Kundalini que por favor venga a nuestro corazón central. Permítenos sentir la seguridad que nos da tu amor, sentir tu protección. Madre, por favor, llena nuestro corazón de seguridad. Podemos repetir la palabra, el mantra Yagadamba 12 veces. Respiramos, interiormente decimos Yagadamba 12 veces. Seguimos masajeando nuestro corazón. Ahora llevemos la atención al corazón izquierdo. Aquí pedimos, Madre, por favor, abre mi corazón. Remueve todos los obstáculos que impiden sentir y expresar el amor de mi espíritu. Madre, por tu gracia, yo soy el espíritu. No soy este cuerpo, esta mente o estas emociones. Yo soy el puro ser, el puro espíritu. Madre, permítenos disfrutar del gozo de nuestro espíritu. Yo soy el espíritu. Yo soy el puro espíritu. Podemos decir el mantra juntos, Shri Shiva Parvati. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Shiva Parvati Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devye Namo Namaha. Nosotros somos eterna dicha, conciencia y gozo. Yo soy el espíritu. Podemos decir Sachitananda Rupam, Shivoham, Shivoham. Sachitananda Rupam, Shivoham, Shivoham. Sachitananda Rupam, Shivoham, Shivoham. Una vez más. Sachitananda Rupam, Shivoham, Shivoham. Yo soy eterna dicha, conciencia y gozo. Yo soy Shiva, yo soy Shiva. Ahora llevemos la atención a la base del cuello, en el Vishuddhi central. Pedimos a Madre que nos haga testigos desapegados de nuestra propia vida, que podamos ser observadores, personas que no reaccionan. Madre, por favor, permítenos ver el juego de la vida, ser solo observadores. Madre, permítenos ser el testigo, personas que no reaccionan. Ahora llevamos la atención a nuestra frente, al área central. Podemos masajear nuestra frente con el dedo anular. Giramos en sentido horario, masajeamos, pequeños giros. Interiormente decimos yo perdono. Yo perdono todo a todos y especialmente me perdono a mí mismo o a mí misma. Madre Kundalini, por favor, enséñanos a perdonar de todo corazón. Yo perdono, yo perdono. Vamos a elevar nuestra energía Kundalini desde nuestro hueso sacro, lentamente por el canal central. Y vamos a llevar nuestra energía a la cima de la cabeza, al Sahasrara Chakra, varias veces, elevando a nuestra Madre Kundalini, con todo respeto, con toda nuestra atención. Y al llegar al Sahasrara masajeamos la cima de la cabeza, nuestro cuero cabelludo, lo movemos lentamente, un poquito de presión, pidiendo a nuestra Madre Kundalini que por favor abra nuestro Sahasrara, nos permite una conexión con el todo. Madre, por favor, otórganos el yoga, la unión con el divino. Bajamos nuestras manos, nos quedamos con la atención en lo alto de la cabeza y vamos a escuchar un raga.
देव देव महादेव 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 त्रिनयन नीलकंठ कंठ अर्धांगी गौरीपति अर्धांगी गौरीपति पशुपते नमो शिवं देव देव महादेव देव देव महादेव देव देव महादेव देव महादेव महादेव देव देव महादेव देव देव महादेव देव अंत नहीं आदि नहीं अंत नहीं आदि नहीं अंत नहीं दसारे गारे सदा मद सद मगरे रे 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 सरे ग मगरे सा सा ग मद दसा दसरे मद स ग मद रे रे सा अंत नहीं आदि नहीं अंत नहीं व्याघ्र पर विश्वनाथ व्याघ्र पर विश्वनाथ जटा में विराजे गंग जटा में विराजे गंग सत्यं शिवं सुंदरं शिवं सत्यं शिवं सुंदरं शिवं देव देव महादेव 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 देव देव
Muy bien, abrimos los ojos lentamente. Hoy Srimataji nos va a hablar sobre la conciencia sin pensamientos. Vamos a ver dos extractos pequeños, uno de 7 minutos y otro de 12, donde Madre hace énfasis en la conciencia sin pensamientos. Ella nos pide observar los pensamientos, que aprendamos a desapegarnos de ellos, que practiquemos la observación, no reaccionar. Es como si estuviéramos observando autos por una carretera que pasan y no nos detenemos con ellos. Hay un espacio entre pensamiento y pensamiento que se llama vilamba, y este puede ir creciendo lentamente, poco a poco, con la práctica de la meditación. Es la kundalini que nos lleva a ese estado de meditación, ese estado de silencio. Nos pueden ayudar también los mantras de Shri Nirvichara y Shri María Jesús. Los vamos a hacer al final en la segunda meditación para calmar esos pensamientos. También podemos ayudarnos a bajar con el ego y superego. ¿Recuerdan? Los dos globos que están en el hemisferio izquierdo y derecho del cerebro. Podemos bajar el ego y superego varias veces. Y si los pensamientos continúan, también podemos ayudarnos con el hielo en el hígado, que está debajo de la costilla derecha. Entonces, con todas estas herramientas podemos ayudarnos un poquito más a llegar a ese estado. Muy bien, vamos a ver los videos de Shri Mataji. Les comparto el primero.
But first and foremost thing is to meditate and to raise your kundalini. Meditation is the only way you can grow. There's no other way out. Because when you meditate, you are in silence. You are in thoughtless awareness. Then the growth of awareness takes place. Then it opens out. But if you are thinking, supposing there's a lake and the lake is completely in a turmoil, nothing can grow. But supposing it is silent, then lotuses can grow, anything can grow in it. In the same way, if your mind is agitated and your growth is not yet fully expressing itself, then it's such a vicious circle that you are agitated and your growth is hindered. Again you are agitated, your growth is hindered. So the best way is to take to meditation. When you take to meditation, this turmoil will settle down. And when it will settle down, your growth will take place. After meditation, you will feel definitely that you have come out very well, you have grown very well. But for that, one has to be very honest. You cannot force people to be honest. That's one thing you can't do. You have to be honest to yourself. You have not to be hypocrite. You have to see for yourself that whatever you are doing is for your benevolence. It's for your good, and that you have to do it because it is good for you to begin with, and then for the good of the humanity. You are doing for the good of the humanity. Now, some people who come for the first time will have lots of doubts because of ego. They have lots of doubts because of ego. How can that be? How can this be? All kinds of things they ask. Now, you have to say that first of all, you develop your insight. You develop your enlightenment. Your light is not sufficient. In the light only there are no doubts. Supposing in darkness you think that this table has no cover. It's all right. You can think whatever you like. But when there is light, you see for yourself there is a beautiful cover on top of this table. In the same way, it happens to us that we have to achieve a state. And once we achieve that state, then there's no question, there's no doubt, there's nothing, and you become so empowered. It is such a simultaneous thing. It works as soon as you achieve something, it works. When it works, then you are convinced. I'd say it's a very beautiful new chain starts within yourself, and then you really starts enjoying your joy of yourself. In the most chaotic conditions this world is today. So at that time, a kind of a silence will come within you. When there will be any such crisis, immediately will become extremely silent. But this is again a state I am telling. So now, if there is something that makes you upset or makes you unhappy, try to reach that point, that axis, which is just silence. And this silence will make you really powerful, because this silence is not only yours. When you are in that silence, you are in the silence of the cosmos. Silence of the cosmos. And the silence of the cosmos works for you. You are in connection with that cosmic power, we can call it, but it's more than that, it's divine power, I should say. Divine power which is working all the cosmos also. So if you just become silent within yourself, know that you are sitting in the kingdom of God. It's like this. When, say, you get the great honor of becoming a king, then you walk up to your throne and you sit down and look around and you feel the silence of the state that now you are the king. This silence is the sign that you are definitely you are now in contact with the divine. You are silent because the divine is going to look after everything. You don't have to do anything, just keep silent. But not forcibly, it's again a state. See, if any turmoil takes place, any problem takes place, suddenly your attention will jump onto that silence. And once you jump onto that silence, you being in contact with this whole all-pervading power. Now, when I talk about all-pervading power, we still don't understand what it is. What it means, this all-pervading power of love. Is it some sort of an energy floating around? Or is it some sort of a river or some sort of a ether? It is the complete, the totality of reality.
Vamos a ver el siguiente video.
In the West, we have become very speedy, no doubt. And to bring down this speed, we have to use meditative process that we feel our peace within ourselves. Also the thoughts are bombarding our minds and we react very fast to others and to these thoughts. So one has to be aware. One has to be knowing what is happening within yourself. That the thoughts are bombarding you. You are trying to ascend and you find it very difficult to get rid of the thoughts. The thought process can start by your conditioning or by your ego. Only two problems. And you are the one who is under the challenge. So you have got these simple people in the village who start watching everything, but they do not react. If you do not react, then your thoughts will give up. So the first thing should be to watch yourself that you are not reacting, but you are experiencing and enjoying the silence, the subtleties, the beauty, the glory of your being as well as whatever is around. You don't have to force yourself to break this habit. But just to be on the watch out. It's not necessary to talk too much about it also. Nor it is necessary to think about anything. Because supposing you see a tree, so it's a tree only. What are we going to think about it? And whatever we may think about it, it's going to be the tree. So there's no harm in appearing a little bit stupid, doesn't matter. But this is the basic thing is that when we start analyzing, we are breaking our own nerves and poisoning our own mind and brain. So to watch something without analysis, without thinking about it, is reality. If you can achieve that point where you watch everything without reacting, you are in reality. And then only the penetration into the subtleties of your surroundings, of your relationships, your friendships, the whole universe dawns upon you. So to judge others, to think of others, what they are doing, what's wrong with them, about anything whatsoever you may think is wrong, is not going to be corrected. Like I know some people who are especially bureaucrats, they are traveling, supposing by the car. Then they will say, I think, you see, this road should have gone this way. Or I think it would have been nice if this house was facing the other way. But it's not, see. It is not going to face. It is going to be the way it is. So what is the use of wasting your brain, your mind, your thought in suggesting something which doesn't work out? And never going to work out either. So when we start like, I think these trees should have been little taller, but they are not. I think that the crows should stop their noise. They will not. So just accept it. Acceptance is the way we are going to enjoy. But acceptance doesn't mean tolerance, because tolerance means you have to work very hard to accept that the trees are of the same height. They can't grow. It's too much for you. When you say, I have to tolerate it, you see, because my mind doesn't accept. So, acceptance as it is, whatever you see, acceptance. And that is how people grow, I have seen, those who start accepting. That's the sign. That's the sign of their strength and their depth, like the propensity of this Mother Earth. She is what she is. And she bears whatever is there. If you put a heavy thing on her, she'll put equal and opposite force and bear it. She doesn't say, I'm tolerating it, I'm exerting any pressure. But she's just accepting. So the witnessing and awareness develops when we start just accepting things as they are. I think doesn't work out. I think it would have been better like this, doesn't work out. Then second problem is I like. Now, I like to eat a cake, but there is no cake. What to do? Now, whatever is there, enjoy it as a cake. But if you go on thinking like that, I like whatever is not here, you can never be happy. As simple as that. You have to say, I like whatever is there. I enjoy whatever is there. Then that's the reality. Whatever doesn't exist, if you like it, so what can anybody do about it? It works out in so many ways, in so many facets in life, that advantage is taken by people because we become so vulnerable to our likes and dislikes that the entrepreneur take over and they create likes and dislikes in our heads and put ideas every day. I've seen it now, how they do it. Through television, through newspaper, through this, that. So then you say, now I like this. But from where this liking has come is the conditioning which is put into your head. So you are a slave of that conditioning. I only like roses and I don't like any other flower. Well, why? Why you don't like any other flower? And for such things, whatever we have, we miss the joy. So the second part should be that enjoy everything. Why am I here? It's not a very comfortable place by any chance. So why am I here? To enjoy each other. To enjoy your own being. The more divergence you have outside, appealing to your ego and conditioning, the more your mind is busy with that, then you cannot enjoy anything.
Vamos a bajar ego y superego varias veces. Cruzamos ambas manos a la altura de las sienes y bajamos. Bajamos el ego y superego hacia la madre tierra. Todos los pensamientos del pasado y el futuro que nos impiden estar en el presente. Y ahora, con la atención en la frente, en el Agnya, vamos a decir el mantra de Shri María Jesús. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri María Jesús Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devye Namo Namaha. Madre, por favor, concédenos el estado de silencio. Vamos a decir el mantra de Shri Nirvichara. Shri Nirvichara. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Nirvichara Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devye Namo Namaha. Madre, permítenos tener esa conexión vibratoria con nuestro ser y con el universo, con el todo. Madre, tú eres verdaderamente la dadora del yoga. Por favor, concédenos el estado de silencio. Shri Adishakti Mataji. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devye Namo Namaha. Nos quedamos en silencio por unos minutos. Les voy a compartir una música para meditar.
Om Tvameva राग हिंडोल फॉर मूलाधार। ओम त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री Shri Ganesh, Shri Ganesh, Shri Adi Shakti Mata Mata Shri Nirmala राग तोड़ी for left स्वादिष्ठान Begune gunagan, begune gunagan, begune gunagan, gaye begune gunagan, begune gunagan, gune gune gaye begune gunagan, gune gune gaye begune gunagan. अल्लाह के सामने जब जाओगे पूछेंगे बादा बेगुने गुन गाए बेगुने गुन गाए बेगुने गुन बेगुने गुन 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 बेगुन गुन गाइए अल्लाह के सामने बेगुन गुन गाए बेगुन गुन गाइए अल्लाह के सामने जब जाओगे पूछेंगे बाद गुन गुन गाए बेगुन गुन गाए गुन गाए
Nos elevamos la Kundalini y nos damos los bandhan de protección. Muchas gracias por su compañía. Les recordamos las invitaciones para las meditaciones diarias a las 6 de la mañana, hora de Colombia, de lunes a viernes. Que descansen. Muy buenas noches.
Buddham Sharanam Gacchami Dhammam Sharanam Gacchami Sangham Sharanam Gacchami Shrima Sharanam Gacchami Buddha